Okay, I'm going to try and do a quick tip here for you guys that own a Ford 460. When changing the water pump, you probably must, depends on your application, I mean you can go for it, you must change the timing cover gasket. And I'll let you learn from my mistakes. So, I put on a new water pump, as you can see, and when I remove the bolts, in fact it's doing already again because we already fixed this issue. Might be hard to see, might be able to see that black dark line. Well, what happens is the timing cover pulls away from the engine. I tried doing some anaerobic, or how you say it, sealant behind that to solve the issue, but no. And then what happens is your coolant leaks into the motor. So I do highly suggest, if you're changing a timing cover, water pump on a vehicle like this, you might as well go ahead and do the timing cover gasket. I guess on the good news, you can check out your timing cover, yeah, you can check that out too to see if it's got any rot, but also you can check out your timing chain. Now, this motor has less than 53,000 miles. How do I know? Because the truck has 53,000 miles, and at one point the factory changed the engine out. So now I'll show you the kit that you can get from Amazon that was pretty cheap, and I'll show you what a factory water pump looks like if you want to. Here is the old water pump, as you can tell, original Ford numbers. I would say this motor was changed in 78, since the truck itself is a 77, and we have a D8 and I think a AAA. This also denotes that this is a upgraded part, and it don't matter now because seal went out. That's the problem I'm having this truck, by the way. If you're wondering what the hell I'm doing on it, why would you be working on so much, more than a water pump, which I didn't explain. Basically, this truck sits so much that I pretty much have to reseal the whole engine. Wouldn't pass emissions because the intake gasket went out, so basically I just went out through the whole motor. I checked it out first because you always want to make sure that your oil pressure is good, your compression's good. Everything was great. It's like still within like 3%. It's insanely good. So I just re-gasketed the whole engine, and then I tried to skimp out on the water pump, but hey, it wasn't leaking before, why change it? So the first thing I do when I start putting coolant in it, that spot, that hole where the seal leaks out, once the seals go bad, that started happening. So basically that's what's going on. But let me show you the timing cover gasket set from Fel Pro in case you need to do this. Here it is. Timing cover set TCS 45129. So there you go. It gives you these weird little pieces to cut the oil pan, because the oil pan sticks out, so there's some pieces to fill in that area. I have no idea what this is. I can't wait to figure out what that is. Maybe I'll do a short on that later. But anywho, that's my tip, so you don't do what I did, and make sure you go ahead and just change the timing cover gasket while you're at it. You might as well. I know it'd be a bear to get that water pump out with the radiator in. I might have to take the radiator back out, but anyways, learn from my mistake. Change the timing cover gasket too. See ya.